knew and treated her no different. She sounds young and might need therapy soon. Not the asshole. This is a tricky situation, but it's better to have an open conversation now and set boundaries before she develops more expectations. And OP replies and says that she is 14.
Okay. It's not really Ava you have to set boundaries with. It's your sister. And the boundaries should have been set way before you agreed to be the sperm donor.
Right?
This shouldn't be an issue now. You're not aligned anymore with the conditions of how this all went about, because you were under the assumption that she was going to know right away all of her life.
Yeah.
And now, yes.
14.
14 is
That
a
is
long time.
So I got an update.
Okay.
I decided to talk to my sister's wife about the situation like some people suggested, which was definitely a good idea because my sister had been keeping some info secret. Okay. I found out from my sister-in-law that she had gotten a really good job offer that would have required her to move. She wanted to take the job. My niece also wanted to go because they would have been moving to New York City. My sister, however, did not want to move, so she decided to tell her daughter about me being her sperm donor to try and get her on her side about staying. This worked for the most part as she no longer wanted to move and wanted to stay nearby us. My sister, however, also hid from her wife the conversation about us not wanting their daughter around as often. As far as my sister-in-law knew, everyone was happy about her being over so often. Once I told her the truth, she was very upset and said she would discuss everything with my sister and their daughter. I don't know much more that happened with all that, but none of us heard from any of them for over a week. When we finally did, we found out that they have decided that my sister-in-law will be taking the job and they will all be moving. Since they are going to be moving soon, it's not going to be much of an issue anymore for us to maintain our boundaries. So for the most part, at least concerning the part involving my family, it's been resolved. Thank you all for the advice, though. Want more stories like this? Check out our podcast. Search Thread Talk on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube.